Parents, what did your child do that was so despicable that you will never forgive them? My 17-year-old son attacked his mother with a knife while I was away, nearly killed her, and when she took her own life a year later from the trauma, he laughed about it during my visit to see him in prison. My son is 29 now and supposedly sober for 18 months. He got his GED this year and starts community college in August. He finally has a job I didn't get him and will soon move into his own apartment, always presenting himself as reformed when he needs something, never acknowledging the lives he's destroyed along the way. Maybe I should have given up on him years earlier. His mother and I gave him every opportunity we could. We worked hard to provide a loving, stable, supportive home. We were involved in his school, introduced him to music and sports, fed him healthy meals, and played with him constantly. He started shoplifting at 15. The first time we caught him, we dragged him back to the store to return the stolen game and apologize. The second time, same thing. The third time, we started family therapy. Therapy seemed to go well until the therapist asked for one-on-one sessions. After 2 meetings, police came to our door because he told the therapist we were a religious cult who attacked him every Saturday. The therapist believed him. We fired that therapist and went through 6 more in as many months until no one would take him as a patient. By 16, he was drinking and using drugs. He started leaving needles and drug paraphernalia where he knew we'd find them, just to mess with us. He told us this directly. It was intentional psychological torture. He had his first intervention and rehab trip that year, followed by his first relapse. The breaking point came when I was out of town and he attacked his mother. He spent an uncharacteristic night at home on his best behavior. After his mother went to sleep, he followed her to the bedroom. He took a knife with him. He crept into the room, held her down, and stabbed her. She fought back, got away, and locked herself in the bathroom before he could catch her. She broke the window and screamed for help. He ran. She was lucky the ambulance got to her before she bled to death. He called his friends to brag about what he'd done. Police caught him. The state tried him as an adult. He pled out, but only after making his mother testify while he smiled the entire time. She divorced me a month after his sentencing because I looked too much like him. She took her own life a year later. I blame him for her death completely. He was sober when he planned it, sober when he attacked her, sober when he stabbed her, sober when he ran, and sober when he called his friends to brag. When I visited him after the divorce, he laughed and said I could never satisfy her anyway. When I visited after she died, he laughed again. They let him out after 3 years. He spent the next 6 years on the streets, in and out of rehab, calling me every few months demanding money. Eventually, I stopped taking his calls after he stole my wallet. 2 years ago, he showed up at my house with his aunt, fake tears in his eyes, pretending to apologize. I slammed the door. His aunt tried to shame me into forgiving him. He slashed my tires, threw a brick through my window, and drove off in her car while armed. His aunt blamed me. He's now living with that same aunt, who's already started misplacing jewelry and making excuses for him. She told me to shut up when I warned her what he's capable of. My son has pretended to reform before and even convinced himself once or twice, but he always backslides, always relapses, always finds new ways to disappoint and hurt people for his own benefit. When he messes up again and hurts someone else, I won't be there to clean up after him. I'm done with him and done with family members who enable him. I am not proud of my son. I regret bringing him into this world every single day.